Hello everybody, this is Dave the Rave, and today I'm testing the Webb WEH30 hand push cylinder mower. It's a hand push mower because it isn't powered by electricity or petrol or battery. The battery is me, it's human powered. And I went for this deliberately because the other types of mowers have disadvantages. The petrol one is heavy and needs maintenance. The battery one is also heavy and runs out of charge sometimes. And the electric one, which is what I had until it blew up 3 days ago, involves cables, which are quite tiresome and also quite dangerous if you run over them, and you can't cut the grass when it's wet. So 3 days ago I went and I thought I'll take a gamble on a hand push one. I've always fancied one. I'm aware that other people don't use them, so it's a gamble because there must be a good reason why other people are using it, aren't using it, and I'm trying to. Hopefully it's not a bad idea, but time will tell. It cost me £80 including delivery, and that's it. It arrived today. The postman delivered it by Royal Mail, and it came in this box here, quite a small box, and it came with this already assembled. This is in one part in the box, so you don't have to put this together. This is the collection tray. So the only thing you had to do was put together 3 parts of the handles with little screws here. It took me 10 minutes to do. It really wasn't an onerous task at all. It's not difficult. You've just got 4 screws joining these little parts of the handle, and it just clicks in, and that's it done. So that's not something to worry about. My impression of the mower, having got it, is that it's really solid. It looks durable and well built, and I'm quite impressed, to be honest. It looks good. The machine itself has got a 12-inch cut. That's why it's called a 30, because it's a 30cm cut, and I went for that deliberately because I didn't want a big heavy unwieldy machine. You can get them at 38 and 40 centimeters. I wanted a little lightweight one that was easy to turn and to move around, so I've gone for this one in the hope that that's what it's going to be, very easy to use. This one is a bit heavier than other hand push ones because it's a mulching mower. This one's 9 kilograms, 9.1. Other ones that have the rear collection are usually about 6.5 or 7 kilograms, but there's a reason for that. The rear collection ones, pushes the grass at the back and you have to empty it all the time, the little grass box. Here there's a grass box in the front and you don't have to use it. So I'm not intending to use this at all, ever. This is called a mulching mower, and the reason why it's called that is because the grass gets churned up by 6 blades, which is more blades than the other mowers have, so it's more finely cut, and it fires out the front, and then you run over it again and it fires out the front, so you keep churning it up and mulching it into tiny wee pieces, and it just feeds the grass and sits in the grass. So you don't have to rake it up or pick it up, and that's what I like about this. So that's part of the reason why it's heavier, but time will tell if that makes it more difficult to use. It seems quite light to me, so far so good actually. It seems like it's going to be okay. The machine has got a rear roller if you want stripes on your grass. I'm not bothered. I bought it deliberately because I've got a small area of grass, and I just want to take this out, run about, and then put it away again very conveniently. So I'm hoping this will actually save me time, even though it's not powered by anything. It's got 4 height adjustments. You just pull these wee knobs out and adjust it up and down, so you can decide the height of the cut. If you've left the grass quite long, you can maybe adjust it upwards a bit and make it easier. And it's got a 2-year warranty as well, for peace of mind. So that backs up the fact that I think it's a well-made machine. And the reason I'm sitting here is because there are daffodils, and that's to show you the time of year, which of course is the beginning of March. And it's important to stay on top of the grass cutting at this time of year because the grass is just starting to grow. So I'm relieved that this has only taken 3 days to arrive, because I was only halfway through cutting the grass. Some of it's cut and some isn't, when the electric one just ground to a halt and conked out. So quite pleased that this arrived so quickly. so far so good. It looks like a nice machine, and we'll have a go at it, and I'll let you see how I get on cutting the grass. Okay, cheers. I'm just going to have a go now with the longer grass here. This isn't really the kind of grass that I would intend to cut with this, because I would try to cut it more often than this. This is a bit messy, but it's because my mower broke down. So I'll try cutting it with this and see if it manages. The grass is dry, but the longest I would ever really come across it, and see if it copes with that. Very easily on the high setting. That was easy. Okay, so that's really simple to do. I could cut it lower than this. I think I'll adjust it a bit lower actually, because that was very easy, and that's encouraging, to be honest, because I've that's long grass, and I did fear that it might not be able to do it. And also this is a bumpy bit of grass, and it's coped with that as well. So I've now got it on height 3 out of 4. I've lowered it a bit, and let's see how it does with that. No problem at all. Really very good. I could go a lot faster than that, to be honest. That's a pleasure to use. I'll try one more thing and see if I can get it a bit lower than that. See if it will cope with a lower cut still. That adjustment's very easy to use. That's it. Just pull out the wee knobs and then push them back in at the height you want. Very easy. I'll try again now. So this is in the second bottom height. No problem. This is really good. I'm enjoying this actually. This is good. See the grass coming out the front there. Well, I've cut this whole area of grass. It only took me 2 or 3 minutes, and it was really easy to use this mower. It was surprisingly easy to push. I'm very pleased with it. I had it on number 2. That's a good shortcut, to be fair. I'm quite happy with this. I'll have to trim at the edge of the hedge, because it doesn't quite get into the edge, because you've got the thickness of the wheel between the blade and the hedge. Having said that, with other lawnmowers you do get a bit of a, you have to trim the edges as well. I like the fact that I've got stones around here, you know, on paths and things, and this doesn't send any stones flying. You've got less chance of any accidents with that. And yeah, I've found it very easy. This is a 30 centimetre cut, a 12 inch. You can get them much bigger than that. I was thinking about getting a 30 or a 40 centimetre one. I'm glad I didn't, with hindsight, because this is so easy to push. And of course, if you get them bigger, they're harder to turn around. You've got to turn around a lot, and harder to push because it's cutting more, it's heavier. I like the weight of this. This is easy to push. I'm only pushing it with one hand here. One hand. That was easy. I'm not even hardly put any force on it. And this grass was quite unkempt, so I'm very pleased with this, to be honest. Also, I found that you just have to go up and turn and come back. You don't push and pull backwards and forwards. You can just go up and down, so you can zip up and down very quickly. I think this is great. And I'll just be able to take this straight out, cut the grass and put it away again, and I don't have to think about anything else. So all in all, I think this was a great idea.